Does it ever happen that you guys have a crazy idea? The kind of idea when you ask yourself, what if Jose had participated with Alejandro in the ridiculous race? Well, recently, we also had such an idea. What if we use AI to create a new Total Drama season? First of all, we asked ChatGPT for a crazy idea for the theme of our Total Drama season.
Say less, fam.
So the AI really came up with something crazy, or transcendent as I like to say. Because this season will take place on an abandoned island in the middle of a zombie apocalypse. It seems that Axel and Sean aren't that crazy after all. After we got the theme, we gave the following input to the AI to see what it would come up with. You can copy it yourself from the description below if you want to test it out. So here's the plot of the season. Total Drama Zombietopia takes place on an abandoned island that has been hit by a mysterious zombie virus. The 14 returning contestants are brought back to the island, unaware of the situation they are about to face. As they arrive, they soon discover that the island is infested with zombies, and the only way to leave is by surviving the challenges. The contestants are divided into two teams: the Apocalypse All-Stars, led by Axel, and the Undead Warriors, led by Duncan. Here comes the first plot twist of our season. However, a strange twist occurs when two former contestants, Mike and Alejandro, who were thought to have been infected by the zombie virus, reappear on the island as members of a mysterious third team, the zombified duo. Mike and Alejandro, seemingly having succumbed to the virus, have transformed into intelligent, yet zombie-like beings. What is interesting is that the AI mentioned Mike to be the captain in this team. As both of these characters are intended to play antagonist roles, we can guess that ChatGPT believes Mal and Mike are the same. After that, the AI gave us the team members. The first team, the Apocalypse All-Stars, consists of Axel, Noah, Brody, Lashana, Sean, Izzy, and Trent. The second team, the Undead Warriors, consists of Duncan, Lindsay, Zoe, Heather, Cody, Courtney, and Harold. Then ChatGPT gave us the elimination order and why each character was eliminated. On 14th place, Courtney. She is eliminated early on after her bossy attitude and inability to adapt to the challenges make her a target for the other contestants. This is kind of a poor choice to eliminate one of the smartest contestants from the first ceremony, so ChatGPT kinda took an L here. On 13th place, Duncan. For Duncan, we didn't get a concrete reason why he was eliminated, but after we asked the AI again about his elimination, he said that a member of his team rebelled against his leadership style, and that member is Zoe. This really doesn't make any sense, because Zoe is one of the chillest characters in the history of Total Drama, so we asked for more details. It seems that Duncan's sarcastic and mean attitude made the team want to replace him with Zoe, who is a lot nicer than him. Even though the explanation sounds reasonable, getting rid of another strong competitor like Duncan so soon seems unusual. On 12th place, Lindsay. Lindsay's charm can only take her so far, as she tries to befriend the zombies and gets infected. That's actually both funny and accurate. On 11th place, Cody. Cody's social game is strong, but his physical weaknesses make him vulnerable during certain challenges. The Undead Warriors are really struggling as they now lost 4 out of the 7 team members. On 10th place, Zoe. As one of the friendliest contestants, Zoe becomes a threat due to her ability to form alliances, leading to her elimination. This makes sense, especially if you consider that Zoe made it to the finals in Total Drama All-Stars, and in the last 3 in Total Drama Revenge of the Island. On 9th place, Harold. Despite his strategic prowess, Harold is targeted for his underestimation of physical challenges, leading to his downfall. Harold definitely had the potential to make it to the top 3 this season. Even though he doesn't talk about preparing for a zombie apocalypse like Axel or Sean do, Harold is a huge fan of action films, so it would have been cool to see him pull off an upset. Until now, all the eliminations were done in the Undead Warriors team. Quite strange, and yet it might make sense if we think that this team lost 2 captains. Unfortunately, in this case, Heather is now the last person on the Undead Warriors team. On 8th place, Trent. Trent's alliance falls apart because of his obsessive behavior over his long-distance relationship with Gwen. So in this scenario, the AI must think that Trent and Gwen are still together and in a long-distance relationship. Also, after Trent's elimination, the teams merge. The next person to be eliminated on the 7th place is Izzy. Her unpredictability and lack of teamwork make Izzy a liability, resulting in her elimination. Here, ChatGPT seems to be contradicting itself, considering that the teams just merged. Maybe she was in a team with other competitors and that just didn't work out. On the 6th place, Heather. As a fierce competitor, Heather manages to get far, but her history of backstabbing catches up with her, leading to her elimination. This really makes sense, because you can't trust Heather even in a normal reality show. But even when zombies are involved, it might get even more dangerous. We all know what happened to Alejandro in Total Drama World Tour. On the 5th place, Sean. Despite his survival skills, Sean becomes a target and gets infected. In this case, probably due to his training, Sean ends up being a threat to the zombified duo. Thus, they would try to infect him as quickly as possible. On the 4th place, Noah. Noah's sarcastic nature rubs some contestants the wrong way, leading to being left alone and getting infected by zombies. This also makes sense. Duncan nearly beat him up because of his sarcasm. The zombified duo successfully found another target. The one who goes home right before the grand finale is Brody. Brody's strong physical abilities are not enough to secure his spot in the finale. This is the most basic explanation possible, but it still makes sense because in a zombie apocalypse, athleticism isn't everything. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. The final 2 competitors are Lashana and Axel. The winner of Total Drama Zombietopia is Lashana. No wonder we all love ChatGPT. Probably those from Fresh TV should take notes from it. They kinda did her dirty in Total Drama Island. So let's see why Axel lost. Because if we think about it, this season should have been perfect for her. Axel's growth throughout the season is evident, but she narrowly misses the win due to a tiebreaker challenge. Even though it's a basic explanation, it's still a very interesting plot twist. The fact that someone without any zombie apocalypse survival skills won is fascinating. Pretty good for an AI. But we were curious what happened to the zombified duo after Lashana won. ChatGPT said that they were completely cured from the zombie virus and forgot about all the time spent as zombies. The AI then said, Alejandro and Mike decided to use their newfound understanding of survival and redemption to lead a new life outside of reality TV. They embarked on a journey to help others, volunteering in humanitarian efforts and charity work. So to sum things up, ChatGPT had some pretty cool ideas for plot twists, but provided really basic motives for the eliminations. Overall, it still made a more exciting story than expected and had a pretty cool ending. What are your thoughts about this AI-generated season? Do you want us to continue making these kinds of episodes? Make sure to tell us in the comments. See you next time!